What is up, guys, and welcome back to another edition of Rika Soccer Beat. I'm your host, Jeremy Rika. Thank you so much for joining me. Today, we're going to talk about the state of United States soccer. Now, this has been a really big topic of conversation ever since the United States did not qualify for this summer's World Cup. And you know what? I don't blame people for talking about it because that was one of the worst performances that I've seen from the US in a long time. Everybody thought we were going to do it so well because Bruce Arena had that run of, I believe, 13 consecutive games unbeaten. We won the Gold Cup, and then all of a sudden the wheels came off. So we didn't qualify for the World Cup, obviously, and it was a big joke. Taylor Twellman actually went off on United States soccer, and you know what? He had absolutely every right to. When you go into a game and all you need is a draw, you go into Trinidad and Tobago, and theoretically, with all the talent you had, after the previous game where you completely dominated, Christian Pulisic completely dominated, Josie Altidore completely dominated, and then you go to Trinidad and Tobago and you lay an egg when your World Cup life depends on it. So, absolutely not. The United States did not deserve to go to the World Cup. But what I want to know from you guys is, where does this leave United States soccer? Are you worried about where this leaves United States soccer? Because I kind of am. I think, this was the first time in years that the US did not qualify for the World Cup, and I think it's a wake up call for United States soccer. And you look at the talent that we have in this organization, and we have a lot of great talent. I mean, look at Christian Pulisic. I mean, he's going to be the face of U.S. soccer for a long time. And so, my question to you is, where does this leave us? Are you worried about the state of U.S. soccer? Are you worried that we could be in trouble when it comes to future tournaments on a scale of 1 to 10? Because if I had to tell you how worried I was, I'm worried about United States soccer. Have we taken steps? Of course we have. We're bringing in new management. We're starting from the bottom up, and I've said that's something that I thought we needed to do for a long time. I think Bruce Arena had a good run, but I don't think he was the type of guy that was going to take us to the level that we needed to go. I mean, yes, he had that run of 13 straight. I understand that. I get it. I completely see where people are coming from. But if you can't produce on the field, you can't get your players to win when it matters the most, you don't deserve to be there. So the last two management decisions I thought have been extremely questionable. I didn't like the signing of Jurgen Klinsmann. I didn't like the signing of Bruce Arena's second stint with United States Soccer. I think we need to make a dramatic change. I think we need to get a guy in here that really uses his homegrown talent, uses the talent from the MLS. And we need to build upon that because you know what? The fact is, if you can't win when it matters the most, where does that leave United States soccer? I mean, in the last World Cup that we were in, we played really well. We did really well. We eventually lost to the World Cup champion Germans, but we played really well. So for us not even to make it to the World Cup is sad, and I think we need to straighten that out relatively quickly because in the next couple of World Cups, there's going to be a stint here in the U.S. So I think if the United States cannot fix that, it's going to be tough for them, because if we ever want to look at ourselves as a powerhouse in soccer, it starts with winning major tournaments. Sure, we won the Gold Cup. That's great. That's fantastic. There were quality teams in that competition. But at the end of the day, if you can't win one game to get to the world's biggest soccer tournament, you don't deserve to be there. And the fact is, everybody knows that we didn't deserve to earn a trip to the World Cup. We understand that. Nobody is naive to the fact that we didn't deserve to get there. I get it, everybody else gets it, we know that. But now, what do we do going forward? Because the reality is, we will be absolutely an utter laughingstock if we don't make it to 2 in a row. That's going to become a huge problem if we don't make it to 2 World Cups in a row. I think you can say goodbye to the legitimacy of United States soccer. Do I think that that's going to happen? No, I think the U.S. will certainly get this straightened out. I think that, we're going to fix this. We're going to right the ship. I think that we are taking steps in order for U.S. soccer to become a legitimate powerhouse again. Maybe not as much as the Germans or the Argentinians or the Brazilians, but enough that we can make some noise in future competitions. So I would really like to know from you guys what you guys think of this, because I think it's important that we have a good representation for international soccer for years to come, because let's face it, we all got spoiled with the US qualifying for competitions and winning competitions and doing well, and this was the first time in a long time that we did not do well. So I'm curious to know what you guys think. If you have anything to add to this conversation, please comment down below. If you like the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And of course, turn on post notifications so you know that every time I stream a video, and you will stay up to date with the channel. Well guys, that's it for me, but until next time, this is Jeremy Rika saying bye bye.